Alright, let's have a look at higher derivatives. I start out by saying that the second derivative is the derivative of the first derivative. So the second derivative is the derivative of the first derivative. The notation used for the second derivative is f double prime of x d2y by dx squared and f2 of x. Alright? Example 48. In example 48, you are asked to find the second derivative of the function f of x is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 5. Alright, so this is a simple power derivative. F prime of x would be 3 times 4, 12. X, and it decreases the power by 1, so the power becomes 2. Minus 2 3s 6. X, it decreases the power by 1, so it becomes 1. Plus, when you differentiate 2x, you get 2. And when you differentiate 5, which is a constant, you get 0. So the first derivative, f prime of x, is equal to 12x squared minus 6x plus 2. Let's differentiate again. And remember, the second derivative is the derivative of the first derivative. So f double prime of x is equal to 2 times 12, 24. You decrease the power by 1, it becomes 1. Minus 6x, minus 6. Alright, when you differentiate 6x, you get 6. And then lastly, when you differentiate 2, you get 0. So the second derivative is 24x minus 6. Example 49. In example 49, we're told, given y is equal to x squared cos x, we're to find d2y by dx squared, which is the second derivative. So, what am I going to do? Let's write it out. Y, first of all, this is a product. So we're going to use the product rule, which says that if y is equal to uv dy by dx, the first derivative would be, leave the first, differentiate the second, plus differentiate the first, leave the second. Alright, so let's apply. So y is equal to x squared cosine x, which is a product of two functions. Two functions in x. Let's differentiate. dy by dx would be equal to, leave the first, x squared, differentiate the second, minus sine x, and differentiate cosine x, you get minus sine x, plus differentiate the first, which is x squared, you're going to get 2x, leave the second, which is what? Cosine x. So the first derivative is minus x squared sine x, plus 2x cosine x. That's the first derivative. Alright, but what we're asked to find is d2y by dx squared, which is the second derivative. And the second derivative is the derivative of the first derivative. So let's just differentiate again. So now, this time around we have two products, product here and a product here. So we're going to have to apply the product rule 2 times. Apply the product rule here. We're going to what? Leave the first, minus x squared, differentiate the second. When you differentiate sine x, you're going to get cosine x, plus differentiate the first, you get minus 2x, leave the second, you get sine x. So I've just differentiated minus x sine x. Now I'm going to differentiate 2x cos x. Applying the product rule, I'm going to leave the first, 2x, differentiate the second, minus sine x, plus differentiate the first, 2, Leave the second cosine x. Let's simplify. Let's bring that to the front. We have 2 cosine x minus x squared cosine x minus 2x sine x minus 2x sine x. This is 2 cosine x minus x squared cosine x minus 4x sine x. If the signs are the same, you add and keep the sign. Alright? Alright, so next we're going to look at example 15. Alright, we have no space over to the right, so I'm going to erase. Alright, I'm going to erase the first way. Erase here and example 48. Example 15. We're told, given that y is equal to x over x plus 2, which is a quotient. You have a function in x divided by another function in x. So we're going to have to apply the quotient rule, which says that if y is equal to u over v, dy by dx will be equal to v du by dx minus u dv by dx all over v squared. Alright, so the numerator is u and the denominator is what? Is v. So dy by dx would be equal to v, the denominator, x plus 2, times the differentiation of the numerator, when you differentiate x you get 1, minus the numerator, which is x, times the differential of the denominator, which is what? 1, divided by v squared, which is the denominator squared. Alright, so u is the numerator and v is the denominator. So simplifying, we are going to get x plus 2 minus x all over x plus 2 squared, which is equal to the x's go 2 over x plus 2 squared. Alright, so example 50 is to the right, where to show that x squared d2y by dx plus 2x minus 4y times dy by dx is equal to 0. Alright, so if we're going to show that, we need to find the second derivative, which is d2y by dx squared. So I'm going to start by writing this first in a different format. dy by dx is equal to 2 x plus 2 raised to the negative 2 power. So now it becomes a power derivative, or chain rule, where x plus 2 is the inside function. So let's apply chain rule. d2y by dx squared, chain rule says I must what? Differentiate the outside function. So it's minus 2 times 2, which is minus 4. X plus 2, the power decreases by 1, so it becomes minus 3 times the differential of the inside function. The inside function is x plus 2. When I differentiate x plus 2, I'm simply going to get 1. So my answer here is minus 4 over x plus 2 cubed. Alright? So, next, let us see what x squared d2y by dx squared plus 2 into, 2x minus 4y times dy by dx. Let's see what this is equal to. First of all, let's just put x squared. So this is x squared times d2y by dx squared, which is here. So that is minus 4 over x plus 2 cube plus 2x minus 4 times y. Y is what? X over what? 4 times y, which is what? X over x plus 2. Alright, times dy by dx, which is 2 over x plus 2 squared. Alright, so at the top, this is minus 4x squared over x plus 2 cube, plus over here, let's take it slow. We have 2x minus 4x over x plus 2 times 2 over x plus 2 squared. So to the right, I'm going to apply distributive law. This is minus 4x squared over x plus 2 cube. Distributive law. This becomes what? 4x over x plus 2 squared minus 8x over x plus 2 cube. Alright, let's also apply distributive law. Let's find LCM. LCM is what? X plus 2 cube. So x plus 2 cube into x plus 2 cube is 1. So it's minus 1 times 4x squared is 4x squared plus, here this goes into this x plus 2. So it's 4x times x plus 2. Sure, I could have probably made this a little simpler, but we're committed to a course of action, so let's just finish it. Minus x plus 2 cube into x plus 2 cube is 1. 1 times 8x is 8x. Alright? So this is minus 4x squared plus 4x squared plus 8x minus 8x. So this goes, that's 0, this is 0, and this is all over x plus 2 cube. So this is 0 over x plus 2 cube, which is simply 0. Alright? So that is example 50. And in example 50, we're to show that x squared d2y by dx squared plus 2 into plus 2x minus 4y times dy by dx is equal to 0, and we just show that yes, it is equal to 0. Alright, 2 more examples. Example 51. Actually, 1 more example. Example 51. Alright, so let's clear 59. 49. Alright. Example 51 says, find d2y by dx squared at the point. So this is example 51. Which says, find d2y by dx squared at the point x is equal to pi by 2, where y is equal to x sine x, where y is equal to x sine x, where y is equal to x sine x. Alright, so y is equal to x sine x. That's a product. So we're going to apply the product rule, which says that if y is equal to uv, dy by dx is equal to u dv by dx plus v du by dx. So let's apply the product rule. So dy by dx is equal to, leave the first, differentiate the second. So when you differentiate sine x, you get cos x, plus differentiate the first, which is what? 1, leave the second, sine x. So this becomes x cosine x plus sine x. Alright, let's find d2y by dx squared. d2y by dx squared. Leave the first x, differentiate the second, minus sine x, plus differentiate the first 1, leave the second, times cosine x, plus when you differentiate sine, you're going to get what? Cosine x. So this becomes minus x sine x plus this looks like 2 cosine x. And we're to find the value of what? d2y by dx squared when x is equal to pi by 2. So when x is equal to pi by 2, which is 90 degrees, d2y by dx squared will be equal to minus pi by 2 sine pi by 2. So wherever I see x, I'm going to take out x and put pi by 2 plus 2 cosine pi by 2, and this will be equal to, the cosine of 90 is 0, so this goes. The sine of 90 is 1, so this is simply just 1 times minus pi by 2. The answer is minus pi by 2. So when x is equal to pi by 2, d2y by dx squared is equal to minus pi by 2.